Hello, SheEO District and everyone else tuning in on this beautiful rainy Thursday night here in Atlanta, Georgia. We need the sunshine. I mean, the rain as well as the sunshine, but we are excited. Nonetheless, we are almost to the weekend, guys or ladies. We almost made it. So I know we're coming in late on tonight. We have a special edition of our SheEO Live and as well as a special guest for you on tonight. So you know the drill. Go ahead and share this broadcast with your network, with your friends, or anyone who needs some tips and to understand the importance of networking. So tonight we're going to be talking about networking, and this is going to help you in your business, a way to kind of get out of that stagnant mode where you're not gaining any clients or you don't have any businesses or people in your funnel. So we're going to talk about networking. It is a surefire way to help to grow your business. And as the old saying goes, your network is your net worth. That is so true, especially in this age of social media. So go ahead and share this broadcast. We're going to go ahead and take about 10 minutes to do that really quick. I hope everyone's had a fantastic day on today. We are blessed with the phenomenal, beautiful Angela Lewis, editor-in-chief of A&M Productions. Hey, Tab, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great night on tonight. So we're going to go ahead and hop right into it. I know we're running a few minutes behind, so we're going to go ahead and hop right in. So, ladies, we have the beautiful Miss Angela ALove Lewis sharing the stage with us on tonight. So, Miss Angela ALove Lewis is an empowerment speaker, certified life coach, publisher, and editor-in-chief. She's passionate about helping women use their gifts, talents, and their voice to experience increased confidence, coins, and connections. Angela leads them through the development of their brands with proven strategies in entrepreneurship and other viable money-making activities, showing her clients how to elevate and dominate in the marketplace. As a media and brand consultant, her signature style positions them to reach empowerment levels that propel them to break glass ceilings. Angela, along with 25 other ladies, wrote I Am a Woman Empowered, stories of strength, resiliency, and triumphs. Her desire to give women a voice and see them share their personal stories to empower others is a catalyst behind this endeavor. Since publishing the book, Angela has assisted numerous other authors in publishing their very own book. Miss Angela prides herself on helping her clients to obtain visibility, credibility, and profitability for their products and services through promotion in her digital magazine, iShine Magazine. It is a curated publication designed to showcase influencers, entrepreneurs, authors, and artists who are impacting and influencing the community and the world. So we're going to go ahead and bring up Miss Angela Lewis and go ahead and get this party started.
Boom.
Hello, Miss ALove Lewis. How are you?
I am amazing. Kellye Bowens, how are you tonight?
I am fantastic on this rainy night here in Atlanta.
Yes, rainy night in Georgia, baby.
Yes. So everyone knows, we read our bios, line by line. We love it. It sounds good. But tell me who Angela ALove is at her core. Who are you? And I know you're a lot, let me back up. A lot of times when you ask women that question, they really aren't able to answer anything outside of their bio and their titles. But, I know who I'm talking to on tonight. So go ahead and share with us who Angela ALove Lewis is at her core.
At my core, I am just I wanted to say a country girl, but not necessarily a country girl. I'm just really down to earth. For people who know me, they know I like to have fun. They know I'm all really about want to help you get your business to the next level. So I'm a pusher. I am somebody that loves to have fun. I love to travel. I love to empower women. I want to see you win. So I'm a cheerleader at heart. That's it, really. I'm just here, to make somebody else's life smooth so we can get this thing called life done,
Absolutely, absolutely. And Angela and I just came back from Tennessee. We went. Angela spoke at Miss Latoya Jackson's um coming from behind the mask conference, and it really what kind of sparked this conversation about the power of networking. Because in that room, a lot of us didn't know each other. That was our first time meeting each other. But by the end of the event, in a short 2 to 3 hours, we were all connected and talking about collaboration. So the beauty of that is when you meet someone and connect with them, you're now exposing yourself to their network. So you're literally growing your business exponentially within a matter of minutes. And so
Yes.
networking is literally that powerful. Would you agree with that, Angela?
Absolutely. And for a lot of people, you get so caught up on the word networking. And
Mhm.
a lot of people start thinking like, oh girl, I don't want to go to an event where we got a network. I don't really know what to say. But bottom line, it's all about building a relationship. And everybody knows how to do that. From when you were a small child until now, you have built a relationship with somebody. And it starts with a conversation. It starts with finding something that you have common ground with. And if you can do that, then now you're networking. Now you're able to kind of, share something about you, find out something about them, and then take it away from there and learn how to collaborate, learn how to, be involved. But
Mhm.
it's part of being relational.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And a lot of times now I'm in sales. I have a background in sales. So networking for me is, second nature. It's like
Mhm.
I don't, that's just what I do. Right. But a lot of times if you're not used to talking to people, especially just walking up and striking a conversation,
Mhm.
fear can set in. Right. Sometimes
Right.
it's pride, right? Sometimes
True.
it's pride that can be, at
Mhm.
that core of you not wanting to reach out to people. And one thing that I don't understand is you can't be in business and scared to talk to people. I mean, you can, but it's going to be a little bit of challenge there
It'll be
if you
challenging
are
for you.
scared
Yes.
to talk to people. And again, like you said, Angela, it doesn't have to be you necessarily going to a networking event, right? You can
Mhm.
introduce yourself to someone in their DMs, right? So, for
Yes.
example, I leverage social media. So anyone that's engaged on my post, I may, send them a DM to say, hey, thank you for engaging. My name is Kellye. Introduce myself. Would love to know more about what you're doing. And
Mhm.
for example, that led to 2 meetings I had today with 2 phenomenal women who are now going to be part of the SheEO conference that I didn't know prior
Oh,
to
wow.
yesterday. Right.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
our spirit is, especially women, and we talked about this both conversations that I had with those ladies. We operate from a spirit because that's what we are. That's who we are at our core.
Right.
We're nothing but a ball of energy, right? And so it
Mhm.
doesn't take all day for someone who's discerns spirits to know if this person is genuine or if this person, is a like mind or not, right?
Right.
And
Right.
so, in both the conversations we had, though, both meetings, we had those conversations. How it's just it feels good, it feels natural, it feels good, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so, connecting spirit to spirit, especially with not like-minded women, it's just like you've known that person forever.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that, Kellye, because I think sometimes we overthink it. We
Mhm.
overthink the process, and you start trying to get in your mind, like, how am I going to say it? Because I don't want them to think that I, don't know what I'm talking about. But a lot of times it's about making a connection. That connection starts with you trying to find something common. And it can be as simple as, oh my God, isn't the decor beautiful in here? Or, oh my God, did y'all not enjoy the weather? It can be something that simple that strikes a conversation if you're one-on-one. Again, like you said, if you're in the DM, it starts off by you being friendly.
Mhm.
Because if you want somebody to be friendly with you, you got to show yourself friendly to them. And don't underestimate the fact that you may be feeling nervous. That person that you're talking to is probably in the same position. They're
Yeah.
probably trying to figure out, what do I need to say to this person as well? But when you come from a genuine space, when you come from, a place of, hey, I'm just saying hello, want to get to know you, want to know a little something about you, and make it about them first. Don't make it about you.
Right.
Don't make it about trying to figure out how I can pitch you and sell you,
Right.
but come from a space of how can I help you do what you do? What is it that you do? Oh, well, maybe I can help you by X, Y, and Z, or my business does this. It will be very complementary to yours. But
Right.
it's a lot of ways to do it. You just got to be able to, number one, be friendly and start from there and then take it away. Because, like you said, a lot of people you recognize and be discerning of good spirits when you get around people. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what are some of the ways that you prefer to network? Again, there are several ways to network. One is, going to networking events, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Networking at events may not be a networking event. For example, the event that we were at on Saturday, it wasn't a networking event, it was actually a conference, but we
Mm-hmm.
all ended up networking, in the end. Another way to network is in DMs for people who are engaged with your post or your social media. So
Mm-hmm.
that we would consider that warm lead, a warm
Yeah.
lead if somebody is, they're showing some type of interest
Mm-hmm.
in what you said or a picture that you posted, but leverage that as an opportunity to engage, right? What's another way that you like to network, Angela?
Well, you know what? I think what's really powerful is being able to reach out, because social media has made it so common now for us to be able to reach out to people. So I say for you, if you're in business and you're trying to really make some connections and some contacts, really get involved in groups. Being
Mm-hmm.
in the SheEO district in specific is really a great way, because when you start thinking about this is a group of women who are, talking about being leaders, who are talking about being in business, who are into personal development and professional development. Now get in there, start paying attention to who's saying what. All you got to do really simply is comment on somebody's post. But there are a lot of other of groups who are doing things that are similar to you. So if you're a person who's goal oriented and you find a group that is about goals, then join that group so that you can connect with people who are already in the same frame of mind that you're in. If you have a particular profession, I was talking to Erica earlier in class, and you're a photographer, maybe you want to find a group who that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But position yourself to connect with people who already have the mindset that you
Yes.
do, and then start, like you said, easily commenting on posts. And then from there, if you are frequent, they're going to pay attention. They're going to notice you. And as you notice each other, now you can start to see, oh, we think alike.
Yes.
Oh, I noticed that when they post, they're posting about things, that was funny. Let me just go in and say that. So it's really just kind of establishing common ground. And for me, that's my biggest thing, is really when I see that somebody is really exhibiting things that kind of resonate with me, those are the people that I want to establish another connection with, even further beyond where we are at.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And another step or another way to network is just give a compliment, smile, say
Mhm.
hello. You that goes a long way. We've
Yes.
discounted the value of just a smile or telling someone good morning. For example, I go to racetrack every morning by my house.
Mhm.
I have been doing that since 2014, right? And so of course there have been, a lot of employees in and out of racetrack, but somehow word gets out. I don't care if it's a new person that I don't
Mhm.
get charged. I probably gonna get in trouble for this, but they don't charge me for coffee because of
Mhm.
the energy that I bring into a gas station
Mhm.
in the morning. You don't know what someone has gone through in the night. So typically I go between 7 and 8 in the morning. You don't know what somebody has endured in the night, that me coming in with the smile or saying good morning can do for someone. And I've met
Mhm.
so many people, yes, in the gas station that I
Mhm.
networked with, like literally
Mhm.
today, but it was just saying good morning. It was just presenting a genuine smile, right? Ask them how their day is
Yes.
going,
Mhm. I love that.
just being kind, just being
Yes.
kind and being a light is a way to network. And today, coming out of COVID, we got to get back to being social. We
Mhm.
are social
Yeah.
beings. God
Yeah.
made us to be social beings. So us being separated, that wasn't natural. That didn't feel good.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Because we are meant to be together. We are meant to do this thing called life together. And especially in business, it is essential and vital that you connect to people. And definitely, like you said, Angela, finding a tribe to connect with. Because again, you connect with a group, you
Mhm.
collaborate with a group, it automatically opens up your network exponentially.
Yes,
You don't know
absolutely.
that person knows that you're saying hello to, right? I've met so many people. I use us as an example. You've met so many people from people I know, and I've met so many people from people you know. I'm talking about not just knowing them, doing like business,
doing business, right? Leveraging the platforms. Absolutely. You leverage the platforms.
Now, let's talk about the flips, the bad side. Some people may not like you networking with their network, right? I don't get that, but right, it happens, right? Because they may think, these are my friends. And then when they see you doing business with their friends, they may get offended by that, but that's not how we operate. That's
right. And even with that, Kellye, for some people who may have that thought process that, don't tap into my friends, for certain people in certain circumstances, it's all about common courtesy and respect. And so if you feel like you're dealing with somebody who may be offended, if I say, with Kellye, okay, I know that you may know such and such a person and I met them through you, then maybe I'm going to go through you and say, well, Kellye, listen, I do this, your friend does that. I would really love an introduction, and then go to her and ask her to set the introduction up for the two of you. There's ways to do things. For me, I could care less, because you don't own anybody, and it's a matter of connecting people. That's what we're here for, to make things smoother and easier. And if two people that can get together and make something magical happen, then by all means, why would you stand in the way of that? But for people who may feel some type of way, then have them to be the person, the go-between. It's nothing easier than to go into Messenger, create a group, and put the two of them together and say, hey, Kellye, this is such and such. Hey, such and such, this is Kellye. You two would make an awesome, this is an introduction, because I think the two of you would probably collaborate together well. It's something as simple as that. So people overthink it, but I think, you need to take the time to realize that what you make happen for somebody else, God makes happen for you. So if you don't stand in the way of greatness happening, then of course he's not going to do the same thing for you. He's going to allow people to come into your life that's going to bless you and help you and allow you to grow and develop even more in your business and professionally and personally.
ALove Lewis right here, y'all. Y'all hearing it here first. I mean, she just literally broke it down. Like it's no reason for us not to be out here networking. I can tell you right now, I didn't know any of the ladies that I am connected to without networking. Period. Exactly. It's the beauty of networking that now I am associated with the 6 leaders that I have supporting me in the SheEO district, as well as the network that I have, just doing business, friendship, sisterhood. I didn't know any of these ladies. I don't live here, right? So I didn't know anybody when I lived here. So it is the power of networking that has gotten me to the place that I am now. And I networking excites me. I love meeting new people, right? And so we're going to take a break really quick right here and just show you a quick video from our sponsor, which is the SheEO conference. Have y'all gotten y'all's ticket yet?
You better get it.
All right, we'll be back in just a moment. All right.
Yes, love the conference.
Listen, while we're on the subject of conference, a good way for you to network is to participate in our SheEO Women in Business Marketplace Expo, right? So that would be a great way. You're going to have 30 women who are in business, It is free and open to the public. So that would be a great opportunity for you to come in, introduce yourself, shop around for some Christmas. It's going to be during December, Christmas time. So come and shop for you some Christmas items or presents for your friends and family. But again, another way to engage is through networking events and vendor
Yes.
expos. So if you're a business owner, I would definitely encourage you to go ahead and get your vendor table. They're very competitively priced, but
Mm-hmm.
you will receive a return on your investment. I can guarantee you that. And that vendor table also comes with a ticket for our 5P principles to live your life on purpose
Yes.
masterclass, which we are very excited about. Miss Angela ALove Lewis is also one of our speakers. She will be talking about one of our P's is plugging into the power. So can you give him a little snippet? Look, I call Sister Lewis about what you're going to be speaking on and plugging into the power, plugging into the power.
Yeah, y'all know, for those of you who don't know, I am an empowerment speaker and empowerment coach. And so I believe in, plugging into the power that you already internally have. And so when we talk about that, there's so much already inside of you. And let me just kind of go back to what Kellye said before about, just naturally being friendly. When you exude confidence, people are attracted to you. So when you start smiling, when you start, saying hello and good morning, when you show up feeling good about what you know about your brand, when people, say you're going to be a vendor, when you are stepping up and you're talking to people and you're letting them know about your products and services, that confidence is plugging into your power and it's attractive. Your energy is a source that can help people to be, it's like attraction marketing. The more energy you put off, then other people are going to want to come and be a part of that. So we're really talking about, the 5 P's and how to get connected. But I'm telling you, being empowered is a source. When you're able to make decisions, when you're able to be feeling confident, when you know about your self-worth and you believe that you have something to bring to the table and you have something worth saying, then people are going to be attracted to that. But you got to plug into it and know that internally there's nobody else like you. Nobody
Absolutely.
like you. Nobody
Absolutely.
can say it like you. They can't do it like you, nor can they connect like you connect. So don't ever underestimate who you are. There's power in that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. And you said something powerful too that will take us back to, our discussion on tonight. We're not strong in everything, right? So having a network can you plug into, you can fill your deficiencies with the proficiencies of your network. Does that make sense?
Right. It
Yeah.
does.
So where I'm weak at, I can go tap into my network and access, the things I need help in, or areas that I am deficient in, right? And so
Absolutely.
I don't have to worry about trying to work on this skill or perfect this skill. I can tap into my network. Such and such knows how to do that. I can ask her to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, expanding your network, ladies, is vital to your business, right? And every day I literally have on my to-do list, this is part of my everyday to-do list, Monday through Friday, is to meet 10 new people. And people always ask me, how do you know? You know a lot of people. How do you know so many people? I literally make it a point to meet 10 new people a day. And Angela knows this. I tell
But
her.
I was going to say, and she does. I mean, because I'm sometimes like, wow, really? But it's such a great goal to have. And I'm telling you, when you're in business, number one, you cannot do business when you're closed mouth, when nobody knows about what you're doing because you're afraid to sell yourself or put yourself out there. You've got to make that connection. And that's one of the, when I talk about, I think when we were in Miami, and I talked about the 6 keys of successful networking, being able to communicate what you do, but make that connection and be consistent with it.
Yeah.
You just got to be able to open your mouth and really be sure of what you're doing, and where you feel weak at, like you say, plug into your connections,
Yes.
into your sisterhood, and know that somebody is going to be able to share some information that's going to make sure everything is good. But you just got to be able to communicate that to somebody. And with Kellye, the goal of meeting 10 new people, that's powerful. A lot of people are afraid of it, but if you step into it, sometimes you got to step into what you're afraid of, so step into it and realize you can one person away from multi-million dollars, one
Absolutely.
person away from, leaving a legacy for your family, one person away from living the life of your dreams, but you can't be scared to do it. You got to do it afraid.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I know it may be some reservation as far as DMs and things of that nature.
Mhm.
But you'd be surprised. People don't get as many spam DMs as what we think in our mind. Like, right?
Mhm.
Everyone, and when I reach out to someone, they like literally embrace. It's like, yes, I would love to speak with you or hop on a call with you because I'm a old country girl. I like to talk to people, so it doesn't have to be a long, drawn out conversation. Two
Right.
minutes. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
Kellye. I do such and such. And hey, I'm Susie and I do such and such.
Mhm.
How can we collaborate? Or if nothing else, I just wanted to, speak with you verbally. People appreciate that because all we
Yeah.
see today is everybody just type, 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 type.
Yes.
Words on the screen, words on your phone. Don't discount the value in having a conversation with someone,
Because
right?
it separates you right now in this day and age. It absolutely separates you for what everybody else is doing. And if you can make that direct contact, then it takes your networking abilities exponentially to that next level. It is what separates you from everybody else. But for those, like you said, who don't want to go into the DMs, then start paying attention to, posts that you really
Mm-hmm.
enjoy, or things that people are on their lives, that they're saying something that really resonates with you. Because I tell you that if you start seeing the same person commenting several times, it's going to make you want to reach out and
Yes.
say, hey, I see that you're, really liking, you seeing value in what I'm doing. And it will allow you to kind of get noticed and be seen that way, where somebody can reach out to you and make a connection. So, try different ways of reaching out and do what's comfortable for you, because bottom line, show up authentically yourself. And if it doesn't mean that you can go into the DM, figure out other ways where you can make connections that feel good to you. And then progressively, you'll get bold enough to where you in somebody's DM like, listen, girl, hey, we need to connect because I see that you're
Right.
doing what I like doing and I'm doing what you like doing. So together we can blow this thing up. But sometimes you got to take baby steps to get
Yes.
there.
And one way that I do when I go into DMs and introduce myself, I don't type. I use the voice. I don't know what it's
That's
called,
great.
but I
Yes.
use the voice thing so that people can hear the vibrant. I don't. Is it vibrancy?
Yes, girl, it's
Hear.
vibrancy.
I'm making
Put
up
that real
words.
lipstick on and pop it.
Hear the excitement in my voice
Yeah.
and make them feel really special, right? So anybody
Mhm.
can just send them, some words or whatever. But I love using that little voice thing, and people respond back right away because that's something that sets me apart. Everyone doesn't do that,
Yeah.
right?
Y'all
So you
better
got
get
to
it.
do,
We better
do
get a whole
things
lot of
that
voice
are
messages now.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
Everybody get on voice tomorrow and make it your business to do at least
absolutely,
5 voice messages to somebody in business and say, hey, just want to introduce myself. I
yes.
love what you're doing. Y'all heard it here from Kellye first. Y'all know she's a master genius in marketing and sales. So listen, that's a good one.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what are some of the good? Let's talk about just some examples of who we've met through networking that this has kind of blown our mind or helped us to take our business to the next level. What comes to your mind as far as an example of just that person that you network with that just helped you, maybe not even in business, can be
Mhm.
personally. Who can you think of that you met
So,
through networking?
Marissa Bludorn was a person that I got connected through some other friends, and she's the person that she's the editor in chief of Own It magazine. She is with TCS Consulting, but she's the person who's instrumental in helping me do I Shine magazine. And so, had I not met her, I may not ever have done it, or if not have done it at this time of my life. And so, I really, understand the power of making the connection, and because she was so willing and she didn't count it robbery to share what her knowledge was about, doing magazines and things like that. That was an excellent connection for me. And it kind of helped me to see the possibilities of things that I wanted to do myself, had
Mhm.
thought about, but never put into motion. So that was like one of the most powerful connections I've had outside of my SheEO sisters.
Awesome. Well, for me, it was Corey Moore, who we know is the networking king here in Atlanta, Georgia. I know a lot
Mhm.
of you who are tuning in have heard of Corey. But when I started my business, when I launched my business in 2012, we launched at the Galleria, did this big event at the Galleria way over my head, like I was way over my head. It was like
Yeah.
a five-figure event, and I'm new in business, new to Atlanta, new in business, but nevertheless, look, I signed on the dotted line and was obligated, for this cost. And so I wanted to get to someone who knew a lot of people.
Right.
And Corey Moore, the name just was all over the place. Everybody, Corey Moore, networking king, he was just like the king of networking. And so I knew that he probably wouldn't, be so excited to talk to me, being that no one knows who I am, right?
Right.
So at the time, a business partner of mine, we found an event that he was hosting, and we sat in the event for 2 hours. He was teaching at like a job fair, teaching people how to build their resumes and things of that nature. So we sat through this course that he was teaching so that we'd have an opportunity to talk to him at the end of the course. We went downtown, paid for parking, paid for a ticket. We didn't really need, it was good information, but we really didn't need the information. We were just there to talk to him face to face and to ask him to partner with us on our event. And he was so impressed at the gesture, and that he said, y'all really, I saw y'all when y'all came in, y'all really sat here 2 hours, listened to all this just to talk to me at the end. Yes, we did. He said,
but that's the power,
Exactly. He said, I can't do nothing but help you. Like, I can't even say no. So long story short, I got connected with Corey. He helped me with my event. Hundreds of people there, successful event. And I'm still connected to this day to a lot of the ladies that he connected me to, even at this event that launched my event in 2012. Now it's 2021. So that's the power of networking. I am still doing business, associated with and collaborating with people that I met through Corey in 2012.
How powerful is that? Yes. And it really speaks to, I'm going to tell you what I got out of that is you have to have a spirit of boldness when it comes to your business. At the end of the day, for a lot of people, you may be shy, you may be introverted, but if you're in business, there's a part of you that needs to be bold enough to reach out to somebody who can take your business to that next level. That conversation, sitting in there, like she said, buying a ticket and listening to information just to make a connection. Sometimes it takes that. People may say it doesn't take all of that. In some cases, yes, it does. Yes. And don't be apologetic about it. Be bold, be strong, be confident, be fierce, so that when you can go in and meet people who can help you, they're willing to do that because they recognize it takes a lot for you to do that. Anybody would be flattered for somebody to do that. And it makes you want to help them because you recognize that drive, that ambition inside of them, that you want to see them go further in their business and career as well. So definitely be bold. I'm telling you, it's going to get you it's going to take you a long way.
Absolutely. And, we had a conversation in our leadership group chat, a thought just came to my mind that anyone who's successful, they didn't get successful by themselves.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like it's never a one-man show. And sometimes we can think, oh, I got it. I don't need any help. We want to be superwoman, not ask for help. Again, that pride, ego, fear, setting in for asking for help. Look, I used to be that person, right? It didn't get me anywhere. Like for real. It did not get me anywhere but wasting time, bumping my head, losing a lot of money, tired, overwhelmed, exhausted, because I want to do it all by myself. Look, I took that cape off and burn it. Okay, I don't want that cape anymore.
You said, "Listen, I don't need that. You have."
I'm good on that. It sounds cute, Superwoman, but I don't want that.
Yeah,
I don't want that personally. I definitely don't want it in business.
Exactly. So we're so quick as women to do that, but when you ask for help, when you're seeking somebody who can make things better for you and shorten the curve, a lot of times it's not to say that you can't get there, but why waste all of that effort and energy, money, time, when you can get with somebody who is going to help you get there faster. And, like they said, you can do it by yourself, but you can do it a lot faster and better when you got somebody else that can help you along the way. And networking is really powerful enough to position you to get in front of people who can take you to that next level.
Absolutely. And, that leads us to the SheEO district, which is an awesome resource for you to
Mm-hmm.
come in and network. We host monthly brunches where
Yes.
women are connecting, left and right with these brunches. You literally
Mm-hmm.
leaving, with leads of people who have opted in to connect with you. So the SheEO district is not just, we don't just meet for fun and look cute. Now we do all that now.
Listen,
Right.
and do look
Don't get
and do.
it twisted.
Don't underestimate that part.
They're
Yes.
right. But it is a way for it, we are growing business. We are creating
Mm-hmm.
success stories. And one of the reasons why SheEO district, and you just touched on this, Angela, that it collapses time
Mm-hmm.
with you in business. I didn't
Right.
know what I was doing when I started my business in 2012. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally did not, I didn't even, I thought you had to pay for an EIN number. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't start to make money with my business literally probably until about 5 years in, because I had to figure things out on my own, lose a
Mm-hmm.
lot of money, waste a lot of time, right? I didn't have
Mm-hmm.
the education at the time. I didn't have the resources or the like-minded people to surround me. So
Right.
it took a lot of time. And so SheEO is designed to help you collapse time in your business. So why try to figure stuff out when somebody already has an answer?
Exactly, exactly. And that's what's so powerful about it is that you are surrounding yourself and you're in direct connection with people
Mm-hmm.
who are in different various stages of their business. So whether you're brand new, whether you're in an idea concept stage, or whether you're somebody who's been there 10 years and you're already a millionaire status, it's a whole spectrum
Yes.
inside this community. And if you can tap into that, there are people, and what I love, not only for our CEO, giving you the opportunity to do advertisement for your business through the
Yes.
marketplace. You're not going to find that anywhere, but you're able to hone your craft. You're able to, when you say, oh, I don't do lies, I'm a little kind of scared and I don't really know what to say. But guess what? You're in a safe place to really share what you do so
Yes.
that you can get that boldness, you can get that confidence, you can build a network of people who know what you do. So when somebody says, oh, I saw Tab talk about her buy candles, and so somebody else said, oh, I'm looking for candles for the holidays, I just saw her do her live in the
Boom.
marketplace in the SheEO district. Let me get you her website, her information. Let me connect you. See, it's all about networking. Sometimes may not be you directly connecting with that person and doing business with them, but you're aware of what they do so that you can refer them to somebody else and they can build a relationship or they can build their business through that. It's multiple ways, but not only with the marketplace, but even with the academy, it's powerful to be able to connect and
Yes.
learn some information that can help you develop yourself personally and professionally through the SheEO Academy. This right here is set up, and when I tell you the founder, I don't know if y'all know who it is, but Miss Kellye Bowens, the founder of the SheEO district community, listen, has set up pillars, has set up levels of information for us to get it. And I don't think you're going to go anywhere else where you're going to get it on this same style of people who really genuinely care about wanting to see you be successful and win in your business and in your life.
Absolutely. And one funny thing, even tying the academy into networking. So Miss Florence and Miss Deborah Cooper started out, now they didn't know each other, right?
Mhm.
But they started out, happened to take the same courses at the
Mhm.
same time. And now they're kind of like academy
Yeah, but
buddies.
they just did mine. Just graduated, honey, from my class on Wednesday, yesterday. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
you're absolutely right. The
they're
two of them
academy.
are
Now I
together.
don't know if it's by design, but they're mysteriously ended up in the same courses.
Right.
But again, that's a way to network. They didn't know
Mhm.
each other prior to
Mhm.
SheEO.
Right. Isn't that
Right.
crazy?
You get in and develop these sisterhoods and these relationships. Ladies, they're invaluable. You can't even put a dollar
You
sign
can't put a
on
price tag on
that.
it.
Mm-mm.
Because I just think about even when you mentioned earlier about going to Latoya's Women of Peace conference, the ladies that I met on that panel, baby, we're sisters for life now. So
Powerful. Wow.
being able to connect with women that I knew nothing about
Yes.
before Saturday. They've already came in. They were on my podcast last night. We're going to do some other collaborations. And so it is something very powerful. Number one, y'all know I'm big on showing up. You got to show up
Yes.
for yourself. And when you show up, that's when you're able to network and make connections. You're able to, really get to know somebody. So like you say, if Florence and Deborah are showing up in the same classes, then guess what? Now they're going to have a commonality that's going to draw them together.
Yes.
And now they're part of each other's lives
Yes.
and can do many more things together. So it's just networking is awesome, guys. Awesome.
Yes. Find some people to do life together with, like,
Yes.
period.
Period.
Business, personal. We again, we are social beings. God designed us to be social. We
Mm-hmm.
need people. God blesses us through people, right? So obviously, the more people you know and associated with, you expand your
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to be blessed. That's
Absolutely.
funny how
It's
that works,
abundance
but
mentality.
it works that way. It
It
really
is.
does
It's an
work that
abundance
way.
mentality.
Absolutely.
The more grateful you are for the people that you're connecting with, the more people you're going to have to be grateful for. And when you
Absolutely.
start networking, you just imagine that as you tap into other people who have been there and done that, maybe you're starting out, and if you network correctly, you're going to get with somebody who can show you some things that maybe you weren't even aware of. They
Yes.
can tell you about a method. I don't care if it's how you do your taxes. I don't care if it's how you set up a sales funnel, but there's so much information that you're going to get from somebody else. And that's the beauty of being able to network. And again, like Kellye said in the very beginning, your network is your net worth. It is going to be your bottom line, and it can pay you in so many more ways than just financial. It is in spirit, in developing lifelong friendships. I mean, even just meeting Kellye 3 years ago, we didn't even know. 2 years ago, really, we didn't really know each other. We have been on trips together. We've been out of town. We've hung out. We've eaten. I've been over our house, look, sucking up some good food. So all of that really, I would never kind of imagine my life without her being in it. So that's the power of being able to connect. And we connected really through social media. So
DM. I reached out to Angela in the DM because of our social media presence. I was like, I'm just reaching out because I feel like I need to know you. Did I not? I feel like I need to know you. We hopped on a call, it was a Zoom call, and I said, we both said we're gonna work together. We don't know how at the
right.
time, but we're gonna work together, right?
Mhm.
And she invited me out to her event. It was a small, intimate event, and now her presence has grown on social media. The last event I attended with her, 200 people in the room, right? So yeah, Angela and I met through networking,
Mhm.
right? So you never know what that
Mhm.
connection, where it will take you. And again, we like two peas in the pod, all of us, all six
Mhm.
of us, seven of us are like peas in the pod. It is literally
Absolutely.
developed into a sisterhood. It is transcended business, transcended friendship. Like these are
Mhm.
my sisters that I've met through
Exactly.
networking.
And I'm going to tell you about the power of even leveraging that. Even in knowing Kellye, you know, once we get together and we know each other, again, the connections that she makes also enables us to know other people as
Mhm.
well. So you just think, even with the iHeart Radio opportunity, several ladies were able to go on and have that impact and have that experience because of a connection that you knew. So it's so many things that you can do by networking. You don't know where that's going to lead. A
Right.
simple hello, hey, how are you? A girl, how you know? Who do you know here? How did you get here? Or are you from here?
Mm-hmm.
Something that simple can lead to a friendship or a connection that will last you for the rest of your life. So open your mouth, say hello, smile, be nice and friendly. It
Yes.
can take you a long way, and it's simply building relationships with people and being your genuine, authentic self. If you can do that, I'm telling you, it can open up doors for you that you would not even imagine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So before we get out of here, let's talk about iShine, A&M production, the whole gambit. So if everyone doesn't know by now, Miss Angela is the editor-in-chief of A&M Publishing and Productions. Ladies, if you have a book you want to get published, if you want to grab some of your friends, you all write a book together, Miss Angela ALove Lewis is your person. And she has this magazine, y'all, called iShine that is
Yeah.
about to be at the level of, y'all heard of Jet and Ebony, right? iShine about to look.
Call it
Right
forth.
there. Look,
Yes, call it forth.
right there. Right there. Because I shine, you shine, who shine? We
We all
shine.
shine. Yes, we all
So
shine
go
in
ahead and talk
Christ
about that before
mission.
we get out of here, Angela.
Yeah, I truly believe that for every woman or man, that everybody has a story. We all go through life and we have all done some things. And I believe it's very powerful for you to use your story. And you are your brand, and it will give you the credibility that you need. It will give you the visibility that you need to go to the next level. And it separates you from people who don't have that as a resource. So in the SheEO Academy, I teach a class about, being an author. And I say it's the new business card. It opens up doors of opportunity, and you don't stay there. From there, we went to publishing books to now publishing magazines. And so with I Shine, it's the opportunity for us to showcase people who are out here making a difference, who are out here shining their light brightly, for other people to see what they're doing, the movers and the shakers, the entrepreneurs, the authors, the people who are, just in the community making things happen. And so, if you're interested in writing a book, whether you want to do it, like Kellye said, your own book, or you want to do an anthology with other people and become a visionary author, reach out to me so we can help make that dream come true. Because guess what? There's so many people that on their bucket list, they want to be authors. Mm-hmm. So don't let that be on your bucket list. Let that become a reality for you. And we can definitely help you do that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Miss Angela, for joining us on tonight. Time has passed by so fast. We're having so much fun. This has just been a great conversation. Just some girl talk about networking. Listen, ladies, we are here to help you. And however we can help you, trust me, SheEO is going to plug in and dig in and get in there with you. So I would definitely encourage you, if you don't have a tribe, if you don't have a network that you're currently associated with, go ahead over to the SheEOdistrict.com, and that's TheSheEO, worddistrict.com. See what we're all about. See what we have to offer. We talked about the SheEO Academy. We talked about the marketplace where you can showcase your business. We also have an accountability program where you are assigned an accountability partner for 90 days. Because what do we say all the time? If left alone, like we're going to slack, right? You need to be accountable to somebody, right? Yes. And so we have various programs that we have designed specifically to help you both personal and in business, because we are concerned about the woman behind the business as well as in front of the business, right? It all starts with the mindset. So we don't want you going out here mentally and emotionally distraught trying to start a business, because the marketplace is not a nice place to be when you're not settled in your mind and in your emotions, right? It's almost like self-sabotage. Okay. So, but that's another conversation. But go ahead over to the SheEOdistrict.com. Check us out. Go ahead and click that tab. Join us. It's only $1. $1, ladies.
Listen, you cannot beat that.
$1, right? And $1 you can join our tribe for a month. Check us out. See what we're about. See if we're a good fit. If not, you can cancel it anytime. We're not obligated. You're not obligated to 6 months or 3 months. You're obligated for nothing. It's month to month, right? So it's going to be the best dollar investment you could ever make in your life. I can guarantee you that. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I know we did a late night round on tonight, but tomorrow is Friday, and ladies, you know what we do on the weekend. It's all about self-care. Saturdays, do something good for yourself, either on Saturday or Sunday, but take time out for yourself. Put yourself on the calendar, right? Because we never fill from an empty cup, right? Everyone gets our overflow, right? So make sure we're taking care of ourselves, refreshing ourselves, rejuvenating ourselves, and we will see you all back here on next week. You all have a great evening.